you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Now tell me your name.
My name is Araceli Flores.
Okay, and what exactly is your job title here at Humble Christian School?
I am the school nurse.
Okay, and how long have you worked here?
This is my second year here.
Okay, and describe for me just a little bit briefly about what you do on a daily basis.
I am in charge of handing out medications for the kids
Okay,
and also first aid and any medical needs that the children need, and staff as well.
okay, all right. Any first aid needs, and I'm assuming that keeps you pretty busy.
Yes, especially the little ones.
Yes, okay. Do you use technology at all to help you with your job?
Yes, I use what we call RenWeb, and what that is a electronic way for me to input all of my nursing notes. So rather than having to log it on a piece of paper, I can put it into the system and actually email the parents right after an incident happens. As soon as I type it in to
Okay.
RenWeb, I can send an email directly to the parents.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
Mhm.
Now, it seems like I remember as well a while back, don't you keep shot records on there
Yes,
too?
all the immunization records as well as exemptions can be found on RenWeb, which is all done electronically.
What do you mean exemptions? Oh, exemptions
From immunizations.
Oh, okay. All right. So basically, any kind of medical record information that you have for each student, and we have about 300 kids,
Right.
all of that is what you have electronically online.
Yes.
Now, how does it make it easier for you when somebody comes to your office because you're able to already see something, right?
Yes. What the way that would work is I am able to see what immunizations they have, what immunizations they don't have, what allergies they have, and if they have past medical history or surgeries or anything basically that I need to know in order to treat the children. So that if they have an allergic reaction, I know not to give them that medicine, and everything is on the electronic
That's awesome.
database.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you don't have any fears or reservations about using any kind of technology on your job?
No, not at all. It
You-
makes it that much easier.
Makes it so much easier.
Mhm.
What would you, if you could, if you had the opportunity, what kind of technology would you add to what you're already doing?
This year I actually gained access to MTrack, which is the Texas state database.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm able to pull up immunization records on kids that maybe their parents weren't able to bring in. I can pull those up on my own.
Okay.
So that was a big thing for me.
Okay.
As far as adding anything, I honestly don't know. Just because I'm able to communicate through email as soon as something happens with these parents, and that's the easiest way that I communicate, and I think as well for the parents, especially those that work, it's the
Right.
easiest way.
Is there any way to do like blood pressure or things like that over the computer in any way? You don't do any of that kind of stuff, do we?
I have just a regular blood pressure cuff
Mm-hmm.
that is, it's not the manual,
Mm-hmm.
with the stethoscope and everything, but it's not something I can enter into a data. I mean, I could enter the results, but not the actual.
Okay, so it's not like the pumped kind; it's the kind that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that's a little type of technology, I
Right.
guess, on its
Mhm.
own.
Mhm.
Right? Okay. Well, that's awesome. And is there any other things that you could think of that would deal with technology with your job that in the future maybe would come about? I mean, I'm not really that familiar with nursing.
Yeah. I think as far as we do have the defibrillator here, which is awesome, which is the handheld device if someone were to go into cardiac arrest.
Mm-hmm.
I do have that here on campus, so that helps out tremendously
Oh, that's good.
in case of emergency. And it's pretty easy to handle. If I weren't here for whatever reason, it lays out all the information for you. It tells you exactly what to do step by step.
Wow,
So
that's
that
good.
it's a great blessing to have, just because like I said, in case of emergency, anyone who needs to use it could.
Oh, good.
So as far as that goes, I think that's
That's
covers.
pretty much it for
Mhm.
that. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in today.
No problem.
I
Thank
appreciate you.
Of course.